had a text message I had to attend to. But this is exactly what I want to talk to you guys on. This subject right here in particular. I want to persuade you guys to stop texting and driving in our society. A little research that I did by NSC.org, over 200,000 of the 1.4 million car crashes a year are related to texting and driving. That's a lot. Speaking of that's a lot, see, every teenager that I know have a cell phone. And this could be occurring to anybody in this room. I want to persuade you guys, first, by talking to you guys about the dangers of texting and driving. Secondly, the uprising problem that occurs from it. And last, ways we can prevent this from happening amongst our kids, our peers, and our family members. Moving on, as I throw the gas to my first main topic, I want to talk to you guys about the dangers of it. Hold on one second. This right here is a result of a texting and driving related car crash. 2 head-on collision. As you see, the person is in critical condition. DOT reports that in 2009, more than 5,400 people died in car crashes related to texting and driving. See, these dangers can range from fatalities to minor injuries and to lifelong injuries like paralysis. I mean, it happens to everybody. Every teen has a cell phone. It can happen anytime, at any moment. I just want you guys to be aware of what your consequences are that come from it. As I move on to my second topic, which is the upcoming problem that's arising from the situation. Stated by CDC.gov, the proportion of drivers reportedly distracted at the time of a fatal crash has increased from 7% in 2005 to 11% in 2009. As you see, the problem is uprising, 1% a year. Think about it. Each year, if it's rising 1%, eventually it's going to make high rates. This happens amongst teenagers, grown-ups, young adults, senior citizens. It can range from anybody. And this problem, texting, is just something that happens with everybody, actually. And in 2007, Clemson University found out that texting and using iPods cause drivers to leave their lanes 10% more often when they're driving or being distracted while they're behind the wheel. As you see, this is dangerous. This is really dangerous. This could cause many things. It could mess up the future, go to jail, other stuff like that. And I want to move in, to my last topic. It's ways of prevention of texting and driving. In Colorado, they recently just passed a law that it is illegal for teens with an instruction permit to use a cell phone while driving. It doesn't matter if you're stopped at a light. It doesn't matter if you're driving. It doesn't matter if you're glancing at your phone. If you're on your phone while you're in a car, it's illegal. You can get cited for that. And ways that I think that they can prevent this from happening is easily remove your cell phone from the situation, put it in the trunk, put it in the glove compartment, under the seat, turn it off, whatever it may be, hand it to your friend. I want you guys to know that it's not that hard to stop. You know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is just reach out and be a good friend. Hey, you see a friend driving? Tell them, hey, please stop. Learn, think about the consequences beforehand. And I want ways to prevent this. Think about the scenario. Car driving 55 miles per hour. And you're texting, your reaction rate is slower. At 55 miles per hour, a car can travel a whole football field in less than 3 seconds. That's 100 yards. And if you're not paying attention in that time span, then something bad can happen. So I encourage you guys, you young fellas, to tell you guys to stop texting and driving. Moving on to my conclusion, I just told you guys about the dangers of texting and driving. fatalities that come with it, the lifelong injuries that can happen. Secondly, the problem that's uprising from it, more people are beginning to text, and they really don't think this is a bad situation to have. And lastly, preventions. Just leave your phone in the trunk, in the glove, turn it off, tell your homies don't to text you. That's all I really ask you. So please, power them phones down. Thank you.